The students on the main screen. That's how it's normally done. Most universities do it like that, the Zoom. They put all the students on one big screen, and then the teacher usually at the top, like that. You know,
like
so,
that, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, but can you see me?
Yes.
Sir?
Yes, I
Good,
can.
yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Can you see Saripudin?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why don't we switch to gallery? Then we can see all the students. What do you think?
Okay, I think it's better.
Yes, better, much better. Now we got gallery.
Good. Yes, good. I think. Yeah.
So if I can share with your students, so selamat siang, murid siswa. Selamat siang to all you students. I'm Rod Pallister. As you can see, I'm from England, UK. Saya tinggal di sini 20 tahun. I live in Bogor. Saya tinggal di Bogor, B-O-G-O-R. I can't live in Bogor, Indonesia. And where is your school? Your university is in Aceh, right?
Yeah, no. This is not Sumatra. I am from Aceh. Okay.
Okay. Well, I have
not Sumatra. No,
Sumatra.
this is university. University.
No, I'm saying before. I have many SMR, psychology Aceh contact saya and share Pak Guru Rod. They share videos, they share the lessons, right? So I want to say welcome to your university too. Welcome.
Yes,
to
of course. Yes, it's me. Yeah, after this, maybe you can join to SMR in Aceh. I call you next time.
Yeah, I teach. I have many schools who use. So, but you asking me the question about the difference between English native speaker and non-native speaker. So, if I'm honest with you, right? There are some I used to teach at University of Indonesia, Trisakti, UGM, Gajah Mada in Jogja. I used to teach at those universities a long time ago. I used to teach at Sekolah Islam, Mega Mendung, also here. So let me tell you the difference between native speaker, Bule, and non-native speaker. I can tell you now, there's some very, very good Indonesian teachers who teach English. Very, very good. Not all Bule are good teachers. No, not all. Not all Bule, good teacher. Some, yes. Not all.
Yeah.
So, there are good Indonesian English teachers and they're good Bule because karena teacher, not native speaker teacher, that is not always better than Indonesian. Kadang-kadang yes. The difference between native speaker and non-native speaker is we speak fluently. It's fluent. So like in Bahasa Indonesia, you speak Bahasa fluently. Example, contoh, you say enggak apa-apa, right? And
yes,
if I translate, okay, enggak apa-apa, enggak, no, what? Apa, what? So you said, no, what? Huh? That's crazy. That's crazy. No, what? I know it means it doesn't matter.
Yes.
I know. But if I translate the words, it's stupid. And in English, we have the same stupid things. If we learn word and word and word, translate, it doesn't make sense. So here's the key. If you want to learn from English native speaker, learn the meaning. Artinya is more important than words. Don't learn words, learn meanings. Artinya.
Yeah.
So don't learn enggak apa-apa, learn it doesn't matter. Oh, now I understand, right?
Right.
Learn the meaning. So if you're learning with an English native speaker like me, learn the meaning, artinya, not kata. Because kata bingung, you learn kata. Let's hang out, right? Hang out, okay. Hang out, keluar, keluar. It's stupid. Hang out means keluar, out, outside. That's stupid, right? But the meaning is hang out, meaning let's spend time together. Let's relax together. Hang out, right? It doesn't mean keluar. It doesn't mean that. So learn the meaning. Don't learn the words. Learn the meaning first. All right? Tip number two. Bule or a native speaker, okay, you need to actually think about idioms and phrasal verbs. Idioms, we have 3,000, 3,000 idiom, the English, like hanging out, like over the moon, like, so many, like hot potato. There are so many idioms, 3,000, but learn maybe what the top 100. Also phrasal verbs, okay? Like, let's go out, go up, go in. They're all phrasal verbs, very important. So number two, learn to speak fluently using idioms and phrasal verbs. Maybe Bo and Pat, maybe it's better if the students ask me questions, right?
Thank you very much for your explanation, sir. Yeah, that's very interesting. Yeah.
Very good.
You make special expression to make all of us understand what you want to talk. Yes.
Saya guru English 20 tahun di Indonesia.
Yes, that's interesting. And then this is your action and then your intonation to talk.
Very important.
Yeah.
Okay. Bo, do your students have any questions?
Yeah, Muhammad Sojoki want to ask something. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
Muhammad Sojoki, it's time for
Muhammad
you.
Sojoki.
Yeah.
Yes. This was one of active student in the class.
Yeah. Put your hand up, put hand up like this. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an honor to me to ask you, is it possible Indonesian people or Indonesian teacher teaching in UK or USA or native speaker countries?
Yes, it is. Not English though. They teach Bahasa. Indonesia, for example. It is possible, but normally if you're teaching English in England, Australia, it's normally native speaker. However, sometimes you could teach in Germany or other countries which are not English speaking, then an Indonesian could teach English, but normally it's native speaker. I have a friend, and one of my videos, if you look at my videos, Pak Guru Rod, my YouTube channel, if you look at video number, I think it's 27 or 25, there I have a bule from Manchester in England. She's an English teacher, teaching in Indonesia for 10 years. Then she went to Australia. She's now an Australian citizen, and now she teaches Indonesian to Australian students. So she's a bule teaching Bahasa Indonesia, right, to Australian students. But even she will say it's better if someone teaching Bahasa Indonesia in Australia is Indonesian citizen. Why? Because it's natural, it's normal, right? But she teaches Bahasa to Australian citizens because they don't have many Indonesians teachers in Australia. So she teaches. But to answer your question, Mohammed, is if you learn to speak English very well, and you go overseas to England or America, Australia, Canada, I very much doubt if they would allow you to be English teacher because you're not native. But, however, they would be very happy to employ you to teach Bahasa Indonesia. They'll probably be very happy for you to teach maths, science, physics, geography, history, many things. All right?
Yeah.
if I schooled in Australia, perhaps if I'm
Yeah.
schooled in Australia, then I want to teach in Australia too as an English teacher. Is it possible?
It is possible, but not very likely, because they'd normally hire an English native to teach English, but they would have you to teach maybe Indonesian, teach history, science, maths, but not teach a language that you're not native to. No, okay. So they may, if they have no one else, but they'd first look for a native first. If they cannot find a native, then they may choose you for sure.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Sama-sama.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Road Plaster. Okay, how about the others? Okay, other student, I think you have many questions for the Mr. Plaster, yeah, as a native speaker right now. Okay.
Yeah, Tiara smile. Maybe she wanted to talk.
Tiara, yeah. Why you came smile? Please, Tiara, time is yours. Please.
I have a question.
Yeah, Bio. Okay.
Bio, please.
Oh, Bio. Good afternoon, Bio.
Good afternoon, sir. I have a stereotype in my head that I want you to confirm which is true or not.
Sure.
I, as an Indonesian speaker, I can speak Indonesian very fluently, but I cannot break down the theory or how to speak Indonesian in a basic level like Indonesian language teacher does. Is it true that, or does a native speaker like English speaker like in America or England can speak fluently but does not know how to break down the, for example, like the tenses if you ask them?
Yes, that's true. I mean, you can get Bole's native speakers, and if you ask them about verbs, verb tenses, prepositions, they won't know. Why? They grow up speaking English fluently, yes, but to know the grammar, some of them don't know. Whereas you can get an Indonesian who've learnt the grammar, they've learned everything very well. They're not fluent same as the native speaker, but they know the grammar better for sure. When I went to teach in China, saya pergi China. In China, I was teaching in China. I come across Chinese teachers. They know the grammar 100% correct, but if I asked them for a conversation, they were pushing. They didn't know how to make conversation, but they're expert in grammar, expert in the rules, you understand, but they weren't, when it comes to everyday conversation, they had a problem.
Thank you, sir. I understand now.
It's a good question, Bio. The message is that
Okay.
if you are, I have been to schools, for example, EF or other language schools. Some are quite good, but I've been sometimes where they hire a Bule from overseas. He has never taught in his life before. And because he's Bule, they think automatic, he's a good teacher. No, it's wrong. It's not right. So fluency is only part of it. Only part is fluency. There's other things as well. For example, I used to teach Indonesian English teachers, local Indonesians who are English teacher at Trisakti in Grogol in Jakarta. I used to teach them 15 years ago how to teach English. And guess what? They teach from a book, a textbook like this. Wait, like this. You see this? This is a textbook. There, textbook, okay? There's a textbook. You cannot learn English from a textbook. It's pushing. You cannot. You cannot teach from a book. You are the book. You learn it. The teacher should be the mobile book. The teachers should still teach from their heart, not teach from a book. You cannot learn a language from a book. And I used to teach, and when I used to teach at universities in Jakarta, teach Indonesians who were learning to be English teachers, they were all told, no, you have to have a book to teach English. Wrong. It's wrong, salah. You cannot. You must teach the students how to research, how to discover English for themselves. Teach the students to make their own lesson, to create things, to be innovative. In other words, don't teach them from a book, teach them how to learn. Teach them how to think in English. Don't teach them to learn English. Teach them how to think inside the language. If you look at my videos, Pak Guru Rod, look at my videos. It's bilingual. I'm teaching, and Fadia with the hijab, a young girl with the hijab, one of my students with the hijab, we both teach. So you will hear the videos in Bahasa Indonesia and English, both languages, right? And all the time we talk about stop learning from a textbook. Don't. Learn by thinking in English. Start to think inside the language. Don't learn words, learn meanings, right? If you only learn words from a textbook, it's pusing, bosan is boring.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
It may, listen, it may not be the correct thing I'm telling you. It may be different from your curriculum, but I'm telling you the truth. I've been teaching for 20 years. I teach in universities like Gajah Mada, University of Indonesia, BSc Salemba, Trisakti. I teach in universities in Indonesia, many, and I teach the same thing. And sometimes they say, yes, but the curriculum says we should use textbooks. Well, the curriculum's wrong. That's it. It's wrong. You can use textbooks. Yes, use them, but the teacher must not depend on the textbook. The teacher must use the students' real life experiences. Rather teach a student, what happened to you today? What did you do today? What happened when you woke up this morning? Oh, when I woke up this morning, I had breakfast. There are present simple. I had breakfast, right? Sorry, simple past, verb 2, I had breakfast. What do you do every morning? I have a shower. I eat breakfast. Verb 1, I'm talking about facts. You get it? So you learn grammar by talking about everyday experiences, real life, not from a textbook, about the students' own lives. Teach using everyday life. Your students will enjoy the lesson. They won't be bosan, boring. They won't be pushing. Why? Because you're talking about their lives. Teach English about their life. Don't teach English from words. Use the words, yes. You can use a textbook, but 80% of the lesson should be about the student's own life, their own life. That's how they learn English. It's all about real life, about meanings. Let the student discover English for themselves, like a journey, like an adventure. I had one university, they're now changing their curriculum, and they're now bringing our Pak Guru Rod into their curriculum, because they now realize, you know what? We can't teach English every day from a textbook. You cannot. Because it's just words. It's just words. And now they're changing their curriculum. So I'm not saying to you, you should change it. No, I'm not saying you should change the curriculum. What I'm saying is add what we do on your curriculum. Add it. Don't cancel what you're doing. I'm sure you're doing a great job. I'm sure you're doing a good job. Just add what we're doing, supplement. You understand? Add it to what you're learning. Don't replace it. Add it to it. So you now have our lessons, and you have your own lessons in the university. Berdua, both together, and you're strong. Then you can tell your parents, hey, we have English native speaker helping our university. That's good. That's what happens. The parents are happy because now they have an English native speaker. Okay? The parents are happy. It's good for the school, good for the reputation.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, how about the others? Yeah, we have a question about native speaker. What do you think about native speaker, English teacher? Yeah, can ask Mr. Roth.
Yeah, woman, please, Nahda, you wanted to talk?
Nahda.
Weni, Rasita, shy.
Saya malu juga.
Saya malu.
Wendy Prasita, you want to ask me a question? Go. Come on, Ayo.
Ayo,
on, hurry up.
silakan. Yeah, that's free to talk. Aura, Filza, you only bribe when I talk with you, right? Why? When native speaker talk with you?
Ibu biasanya when a student pertama bertemu saya, biasanya it's normal. Don't worry, it's okay. Tidak apa-apa.
Yes, sir. Maybe in North Sumatra, there are most of students from Bataknis.
I
How about
understand.
you?
I know.
Bataknis. How about
Yes,
you about the English dialect from Bataknis?
No
It is,
problem because I have
no
already I've SMR, SMP, Sekolah di Batan, contact saya, and we have classes. They lots of videos. Every video has a lesson, a quiz, many quizzes, right? The
That's
students send us the answer, we score, we put a score.
The name of your YouTube, Pak Guru Road, yes, sir.
Yeah, Pak Guru.
Right.
Pak Guru Road. Yeah, Windy, you wanna
This
talk?
morning,
Wendy, maybe.
3 hours ago, 3 jam yang lalu, we published video baru, Pak Guru Rod, 8 ways to be motivated to learn English. 8 ways, things you should do to motivate to learn English. It's there. We published 3 hours ago, but video baru. Not yet. And then we have a lesson. You have a lesson, questions and quizzes. You can answer. Post it in the comment underneath the video. Comment. Put your answers in the comment. Put your name, and I have a team here. They will answer and give you the score. Send it back to you. You can get a score. Why not? So it's watch video and do the lesson. It's fun.
I have sent your video on YouTube, sir. On,
okay.
I think Pak Guru Road, right? Okay.
That's it,
You can
yeah.
see all students. You can see this video from Mr.
We have
Road,
many.
Pak
We
Guru
have
Road.
the channel baru, but sekarang 43 videos. So Wendy Prasita, you want me to ask me a question? Come on, Ayo.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Okay.
The question is how to determine the native speaker in countries where English is spoken as a second language or foreign language, sir.
Okay, in some countries, English is spoken as a first and second language. For example, Canada. You know Canada? Canada, north of the United States, they have 2 languages. One is English, one is French, Francis. Two home languages. So many people there are fluent in English and Francis. Go to Africa Selatan, South Africa. There, 2 white languages, Afrikaans dari Belanda and English, berdua, again. And they had 3. They have also a black language, native speaking language. So some countries, they have more than 1 language. But when if you go to, for example, if you go to Australia, you'll always, even though you get very good at speaking English, someone who's native speaker can always hear that you're not from Australia. They can hear that you're from Indonesia or somewhere. That's normal. Be proud of Indonesia. Be proud of your country. Indonesia is a beautiful country. I love the people here. Never be ashamed of your country. It's a great country you live in. So if you're not a native speaker, English speaker, be happy you're a native Indonesian speaker. That's also very good. Be proud of being a native Indonesian speaker. Indonesian's an international language. Why? You go anywhere in the world and you'll find people talking Bahasa Indonesia. You go to America, you see restaurants with Bahasa Indonesia restaurants.
Our
Sorry?
student has a project in internationalizing in Indonesia, bahasa Indonesia. Yeah, okay. I think your explanation about internationalizing in Bahasa Indonesia, yeah?
Indonesia isn't, all languages are international, all languages. Indonesia is an international language. Why? Because anybody can speak Indonesia. Anybody can speak English. Honda is a Japanese motorbike, but I can have one. So I'm not Japanese, right? Okay, you can buy a Suzuki motorbike. You're not Japanese, you're Indonesian. So every language is international. I'm saying be proud of your language. Don't be ashamed of Indonesia. Indonesia is a great language. It has meanings, beautiful meanings, lovely words. My sons, my two boys here, pintar bahasa Indonesia. Berdua, pintar bahasa Indonesia, right? So what I'm saying is be proud of your language. If you're not English native speaker, enggak apa-apa, it doesn't matter. Learn the language and learn the idioms, learn the phrasal verbs, okay? And somewhere in the world, if you can, they'll want you to better teach Bahasa Indonesia, because more and more countries are now offering Bahasa Indonesia as another language in university and school. In Australia, many places, they're teaching Bahasa as a second language. So you go to Australia, you become an Indonesian, teaching Indonesian language.
Okay, all of you have a question. Ma'am Farida, you have a question, ma'am, for Mr. Rod?
Aura wanted to ask something with Ruth.
Sure.
Yeah. Aura?
I have a question, ma'am.
Yes, please.
Oh, I see.
Bertram or Lydia?
Yes.
Okay.
Is it possible that non-native speakers become more fluent than English native speaker? Thank you.
Is it possible that native speakers, Indonesian native speakers become more fluent than Bule native speaker? Is that what your question?
Yes.
More fluent? Not really, but they may be. Look, I have come across many Indonesians who can speak fluent English, and they know the grammar better than some Bules, right? They know some of the rules of English better than some Bules. However, even if you're not an English native teacher or speaker, you can learn to speak fluently, for sure. Why not? Right? But what I'm trying to say is, if your listener can hear you're not from Australia, from US, from UK, but can hear you're from Indonesia, be happy. Be proud of your country. Be proud of your culture. Be proud of your accent. As long as you can still speak fluent English, even with the Indonesian accent, no problem. No problem at all. It's fine.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Sama-sama.
I want to ask, do you think a teacher from a country that doesn't speak English in their country can teach English well? Like from India or another country?
That's a very good question. Yes. Some are from India, some are from Germany, some from Spain. Yes, they can teach English well. However, remember, English is more than a language. English is a culture. Remember that. English is also a culture. And sometimes only a native speaker can understand how the language and the culture connects. The connection between language and culture. You understand? Same as you, Taja. You know, in Bahasa Indonesia, it's closely connected with Indonesian culture, right? As a Muslim, you have certain culture in Islam, certain culture closely associated with your language, right? Okay, you know this. So in English, it's the same. Many English words are associated or connected with English culture. English culture is different in America to the UK, different Australia to Canada. It changes, the culture changes. So the Americans will speak English, the Bule in America or native speaker in America will talk English one way. In the United Kingdom, UK, they talk it differently. Why? Because the culture's different. So in Bahasa Indonesia, I have been to Jogja, I have been to Jakarta, right? I have been to Surabaya, and guess what? Bahasa Indonesia sounds different in different places. Why? Because your culture's different. In Jawa, I have been to Makassar. You know, Makassar and Sulawesi. Indonesians talk different in Makassar than they do in Jakarta, right? So even Indonesia, your language, Bahasa Indonesia, changes from area to area. Why? Because the culture's different. So to answer your question, is someone coming from India teaching it comes to your school or your university in Indonesia, teaching English, they could be a very good teacher, but they can't teach as well as a very good native English teacher. Why not? Because you're born with the culture. You're born with the language from birth. It's a little bit different, okay? But they can still be a good teacher. But obviously, native speaker is better. If I want to learn Bahasa Indonesia, my first choice would be learn it from an Indonesian native speaker. Obviously, it's logic, right?
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Sama-sama.
Okay, thank you. The good question, yeah.
This is a good question.
Sir, I still have a question.
Is that Mohammed?
Yes, I think it doesn't refer to questions, but I was wondering, does motor exist in UK? I've been watching some UK series, and I didn't see any motor on motorbike in that series.
It's too cold. It's winter. Dingin sekali. Whoa, if you go on a motor in the UK, you look like a snowman. You'll be so cold. No. Seriously, people do use the motor in the UK, but normally in the spring and summertime. You know, in England, we have 4 seasons. Winter, very cold. Right now, December, very cold. Salju, snow, ice. You go on a motor, aduh, you dead. But in the springtime, after the winter, then the people come on the motor. But to be honest, most people have a car. Very, very few. Maybe not even 1%. Not even 1% drive a motor. Most people have a car. Okay? In Indonesia, many Indonesians think they're Valentino Rossi, right? They think they're the world champion racing driver, Valentino Rossi, and they drive like Valentino Rossi on a motorbike, right? And I have a motorbike. My son has a motorbike. So I love my motorbike. I love the motor. But in the culture in England, it's often too cold. It rains. Remember, England, it rains a lot. Hujan banyak. Kadang-kadang setiap hari for 1 month. So why would you want to go on a motor? Aduh, go in a car, easy, or on a bus or the train, all right? That's a good question, Mohammed. If you go and look in England in the spring and summer, then you'll see a few motorbikes, a few, not many, a few, okay? Again, the difference, culture, it's a different culture, right? I love the Indonesian culture. I love my motor. I love going in my motor, right? I drive crazy like other Indonesians now. When I first came here, I was very careful, plan. Now, I drive like other Indonesians.
I have a question. Have you ever had a case where accent make it difficult for you to understand others' English, sir?
Oh, yes. If you come to England and you go to Scotland, oh, I do. Even and I'm a bule, I was born in the UK. Sometimes in Scotland, remember UK, England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland, 4 countries in the UK, United Kingdom. But in Scotland, whoa, their accent is so difficult. Even me, I struggle to understand. Also, sometimes in Australia, oh my goodness. Sometimes you go to the US and you go to the United States and the Midwest, we call it Midwest, which is the cowboy country, you know, where the Americans who are not in the cities, and sometimes their accent is very strong. So sure, even in English-speaking countries, the accent can be very difficult to hear sometimes, all right? If you go to London, in London, oh my goodness, Londoners, we call them Cockney. They speak very, very fast, and it's quite difficult. You have to listen very carefully. So for an Indonesian to listen, not easy. It's not easy.
Thank you, sir.
No, you're quite. By the way, Aura, do you know your name? A-U-R-A, Aura. Do you know what it means in English? Your name, Aura. Do you know what it means in English?
No.
Okay, an aura is, we call in English, an halo above your head. Someone who is very, like an angel, like someone who's very spiritual, very holy. They have an aura. It's like they're very special, very holy, very spiritual person. Okay? So you have a very good name. It means you are an angel. You know what an angel is?
Yes,
okay.
sir.
Sir, I have, Mr. Rodley, I have experience in teaching in remote area. Yeah, how about remote area, you know?
You mean in the kampung? In the kampung? Me
yeah,
too.
in the kampung, yeah, right.
Yeah, I have to. Me too.
Most of students cannot speak English fluently.
Correct.
Yeah.
Some students, zero.
Zero, right.
I know.
Yeah, what do you think about it? How to teach them?
It's because the government curriculum, education curriculum, doesn't give the teacher they tell the teacher, just teach from a book. So they try to teach from a book, and the students in the kampung, after 5 minutes, bosan, bored, they don't understand.
Yeah.
You cannot teach English from a book. You have to teach from yourself and talk about the student's life. Let the students in the kampung discover English through their life. So ask them, what did you do today? Ngapain, what did you do? Oh, I went jalan-jalan. Oh, you went jalan-jalan. You went out for a walk. Jalan-jalan, or did you go on the motor? Oh, saya jalan-jalan motor. Oh, you went for ride on a motorbike. So that you teach like that about everyday experiences. You don't teach verb 1, verb 2, verb 3. Aduh, boring, pasang, pusing. Aduh, no. They never, you can teach them, listen, you can teach for 100 years. 100 tahun mengajar, waste of time. Student will never learn, never. Teach from everyday experiences, teach everyday life. Ask the students, what did you do? What do you eat? What do you like? What do you watch on TV? And then talk in English about that. Right? And then they learn the grammar while they talk about everyday experience. That's when they learn the grammar. That's when you correct their grammar. Right? Encourage the students to make mistakes. Mistakes are good. Salah, bagus. Salah. You learn from mistakes. Right? Encourage the students to make mistakes. Salah, bagus sekali. Belajar dari salah.
Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, Mr. Rod. Yeah, I think it's a good solution, for English teacher, in teaching in remote area.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, maybe another student have experience. Can you share your experience for Mr. Rod in teaching English, right? In the city or in kampung, I think, Mr. Rod, in kampung, in this.
Yeah,
city,
I have.
Or
That's why I suggest go to Pak Guru Rod, my YouTube channel, and watch the video, do the lesson, right? Answer the questions, right? jawab ditanya, and then under the video you got comment underneath the video. Put your answers in the comment and your name. My team here will answer and score. Put the score of your answers and send them to you. You're learning for free, gratis. Gratis. Why not? It's for free. Learn with me, gratis. Why not? It's for free. Every week, setiap minggu, we publish 2 or 3 video baru. If you have question about it, contact me. I will answer. Contact me in the comment. Put your email or your WhatsApp. I will come back and contact you for sure. Or one of my children, Matthew or Jonathan, Pintu Bahasa Indonesia, they will answer you. Okay? For sure.
Is it free to ask you anytime?
Yes.
Whenever I want?
Yes, if you want to ask, just send a message. Sometimes I'm often very busy because a lot of my work is PhD. S3, saya mengajar S3 dunia. I teach PhD around the world. So if you want to speak to me, send me a message, send me an email, or put a comment in the video. Say, Mr. Rod, I want to ask you a question. I will give you my email address. In fact, my email address, I'll give it to you now. My email address, Rod, R-O-D _ Rod, R-O-D, not capital R, small r, Rod _ Pallister, no capital, small, yeah, small letters, Rod _ Pallister at yahoo.co.uk. There you go. I'll put it in the chat for you if you want. I can put it in the chat. Here we go. I'm going to put it in the chat for you. Here we go.
Okay. For all students, please you watch that YouTube Pak Guru Ruth Belajar Bahasa Inggris now. Please, if you want to get point, please now like, subscribe, and comment directly now, yeah, in that Pak Guru Ruth Belajar Bahasa Inggris. Okay, okay. I think if no question, please you do it, screenshot and share to our group.
Want to study with me? Video pertama, number 8. Start with this one. It's a good one to start. That's the best video to start with. That's the best one to start. If any of you students have a problem with motivasi, you're not motivated, you have a problem, pusing, maybe you find English bosan, okay, bisanya. Go to video I published today. It has 8 ways to become motivated in English, motivasi English. Today, I published 3 jam ng lalu. If you want motivation, watch the video. And there's 14 questions, 14 question, tanya di sana. Okay? In the comment, put your answer with your name. If you want us to contact you, put your email address or your WhatsApp number, we'll contact you, okay? And please share with your friends, because my mission is to help 230 juta murid siswa di Indonesia belajar English. Wow, besar. That's my mission, to help 230 million Indonesians who cannot speak English, help them to learn English. That's my mission. Help me, please. It's not easy, difficult, susah sekali. Okay?
Yeah, okay, yeah. Okay, that's very good suggestion and then good motivation from Sir Rod Polister, yeah.
You just call me Pak Rod, it's fine.
Pak Rod, you can call Pak Rod, yeah.
Pak Rod,
yeah, call me Pak Rod.
Good Pak Rod, yes, yeah. It's also adaptation with Indonesian culture, right? So we change to Pak, yes. Okay.
I know. In Manado, Sulawesi Manado, they call everybody, every man, they call sir.
Sir, yes.
Yeah, that's Bisanya di Manado. To all the students, all you students, please subscribe, and then tell your friends if they want to learn English, mau belajar English, mulai, they can watch for free, gratis. So subscribe and share, okay, and put the like button and tell your friends, all right?
Yeah.
And also in the Sarifuddin, in your university, ask the rector of the university, the head, Kantor Kepala of the university, ask them to contact me and we can collaborate regularly, okay? But the rector, the head of English needs to contact me and we can do that for sure. All right, no problem. And by the way, if you want me to make a video about a topic you want, tell me. We can make a video for you. All right, we can make a video for something. If it's a topic you want, right? I can make a video for you. All right, no problem. Okay.
Good collaboration.
The video we made today was because of a university in Malang. You know Malang? East Jawa Timur. There's a university in Malang called Unitri and another one, Uniska. They asked us to make a video about help the students to be motivated to learn English because many students no motivation. Tidak mau belajar. Bosan English, bosan. Okay. So today we make a video how to be motivated to learn English. Watch the video. We published it 3 hours ago. Okay?
Okay, we are very happy ya, Pak Ruth Polister ya.
Terima kasih banyak Pak. Terima kasih banyak Pak.
Kami senang sekali jumpa dengan Pak Ruth Polister. Nanti kita akan bicarakan ke rektor kita ya untuk kerjasama yang baik.
If you want to make the lesson, the quiz, we have a quiz with questions. Answer the questions. Put it in the comment or email to me your questions, okay? And then my team here will answer them for you and give you the score. If you have questions, like you have a question about English, ask me, no problem. It's for everybody, semua gratis. You don't pay, it's free, okay?
Okay. Give applause for Pak Guru Ruth ya. Give applause for Pak Guru Ruth.
Thank you.
Terima kasih banyak Pak Guru Ruth. Terima kasih banyak.
Sama-sama.
Semoga sukses. Okay, and next time we will contact you and to discuss to our rector with Mem Parida maybe about how about the learning English for you ya. At the time I think it's free ya.
Absolutely, 100%, 100%. So that's percent.
Okay, thank you very much for your time, and I think we can continue to our subject about the presenter.
Okay.
Thank you.
Terima kasih sekali lagi kepada Pak Ruth ya. And
Ibu Frida, terima kasih banyak kamu, and also Sarifuddin, terima kasih banyak kamu juga.
Sama-sama Pak.
Semua siswa semua, terima kasih. Sampai jumpa lagi. See you again.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
Bye.